Welcome to the characters we work with, where art imitates life, and the people who entertain us on TV are strikingly similar to those we work alongside every day.
The workplace is not always fun and exciting, but it is usually quite interesting when you look across the halls, conference rooms, offices, and work sites at the people and personalities you find yourself working alongside each day. In a fictional town called Bikini Bottom, there is an equally interesting cast of characters that kids and parents alike have been tuning into to watch on TV for years. Comparing the cast of SpongeBob SquarePants to those we work with every day may seem impossible on the surface. So let's go below the surface and see just how similar our favorite animated creatures are to the creatures we work with every day. The Mr. Krabs runs the place. He is a bit of a hothead, but only as it relates to the bottom line. It is all about revenue for the business. And while he knows he needs customers to generate that revenue, he does little in the way of spending to attract or maintain a good customer base. The Mr. Krabs is the essence of penny-wise and pound-foolish. It is why, as his employee, you see so much opportunity for exponential growth and success if he could just loosen the purse strings from time to time. He has a good product that people want and thus keep coming back for, despite knowing the atmosphere will leave much to be desired. The Plankton is your #1 rival at work. You both have been up for the same promotion several times over the years. While you have come out on top mostly, the Plankton quickly crafts a plan to move ahead and does before long. Whereas you prefer to let your hard work speak for itself, the Plankton will take every opportunity to make himself look good and make you look bad. And if both can happen in the same meeting or on the same project, that is his favorite. It has not happened yet, and thankfully many of the higher-ups see Plankton for the bottom feeder he is. But he is also very good at his job, highly intelligent, and perhaps the best strategic thinker the organization has. So you continue to focus on your own work, but keep an eye out for whatever scheme the Plankton is hatching next. The Sandy is an amazing employee. She's the most self-reliant of your colleagues, able to take on as much or more than just about anyone, and gets it all done with a smile on her face and with energy to spare. You find yourself getting tired just watching Sandy in action, but you have also been inspired to up your game a bit to be sure you are not left too far back in her dust. The Sandy is not overly competitive, but rather is invested in doing a great job every time, and why no one can help but love the Sandy and root for her hard work and talents to pay off. They surely will soon enough. Selfishly, you find yourself, as do several colleagues, offering to pitch in and support or partner with the Sandy, knowing that she will be going places and do great things at the next level. And there is nothing wrong with tagging along up the ladder with an all-star talent like the Sandy. No office or workplace would be complete without at least a Squidward or two. They all bring the same dark cloud to work, hoping to spread the non-cheer pumping through their tiny hearts. The Squidward never sees the bright side, nor choose to walk on the sunny side of the street. He never sees the glass as half full, only expecting there will be another shoe to drop. When times are good and there is truly nothing to complain about, just stop by the Squidward's office. He'll either point out a flaw in the successful project, or he'll assure you that it won't last, and the company is headed for imminent disaster. It can be exhausting to be around the Squidward for too long, so you do your best not to hang wherever he may be, opting to visit the happier areas of the workplace where people are laughing, having fun, and seem to enjoy their work. Just don't be too loud. Squidward doesn't like noise. The SpongeBob is your favorite colleague due to his ever-friendly and fun personality. If not for him, you might have left long ago. When you think of those who always seem to have their head in the clouds, you picture the SpongeBob. You have seen the boss be dismissive to the SpongeBob, try to embarrass him, and be downright cruel to him at times. Yet it never phases the SpongeBob, almost as though he is unaware or didn't hear the words or the tone. Despite being taken advantage of regularly, the SpongeBob keeps laughing and smiling, accepting or more likely missing the mistreatment, simply moving past it to whatever task the boss has told him to do. Very often, the SpongeBob's tasks are some outlandish, cost-saving measure, or cheaply done marketing plan that the boss believes will bring in more clients. When it succeeds, it is always due to the SpongeBob's efforts, although the boss will never give praise or credit. The SpongeBob was salaried a long time ago, so the boss could essentially have him working, seemingly at all times. How fortunate that the SpongeBob never runs out of energy, always hopping around with his infectious laugh and wide smile, happy to dive into the next task, and every task thereafter for as long as it takes. Without the SpongeBob, you believe the whole operation would eventually simply crumble into the ground, like a pineapple under the sea.
Thanks for watching. To see more of the characters we work with, stop by the Break Room blog section at careerion.com.